Morning all in the studio, back to work on little mini paintings here. This time it is going to be the art movement or art style of pointillism. I think that's how I'm pronouncing that, pointillism. Anyways, little tiny dots. I'm going to be painting with little tiny dots. So I have my encaustic small writing tool out, so that should be fun. And yeah, I think we're gonna looking down to get that organized. Okay, I think we're just going to start painting here. So, but first, I should say, here's a quick introduction just in case you're new around here. Hi there, I'm Stacy, the encaustic mixed media artist behind Studio Stacy. Encaustic literally means to burn in. So I paint with beeswax and a torch, and because it's mixed media, pretty much anything else I can get my hands on. If you're new around here, welcome. If you're a returning viewer, welcome back. Consider subscribing and joining this artsy community. Don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, which helps me get introduced to more like-minded artsy folks like yourself. All right, now we're ready to paint now that that introduction is over. And I did take and sketch out the tree that I'm going to be using. I sketched it out to begin with on just some drawing paper, but then I traced over it on this tenguchu paper. I'll flip the camera around, it might be a little bit easier for you to see. And I'm gonna start with the background on this, and I think to save myself a little bit of time, I might cheat slightly on this painting and do the background in not teeny tiny little dots, just because I'm afraid I'm going to run out of time if I do the entire background in these little dots. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I'm going to start with the background first, and then I'll embed this tenguchu tree paper tracing onto the background paper, or background painting rather. And I've decided to go with a brighter blue for the sky on this one, because I haven't done a bright blue like yet, so that's the only reason. I'm also going with the brighter green for the grassy area that the tree is on, again, because I haven't done a bright green yet. That's the only reason behind my choice, my color choices here. So yeah, now let's get to painting. I thought I would jump in here and describe pointillism just in case you're not sure of what it is while I paint away. So, pointillism is a painting technique developed by French artists Georges-Pierre Seurat and Paul Signac. An original technique derived from Impressionism, artists believed that they could create mood, harmony, and emotion in art by using colors and lines. Like Impressionism, artists created soothing worlds and often painted outside. Pointillism artists painted using small dots of pure color. Paint colors were not mixed on a palette. Instead, blending of pigments occurred directly on the canvas. This technique completely breaks away from traditional painting methods. When you stand a distance away, the dots seem to blend. When you get closer to the painting, you see the individual dots of color. It trains the eye and the mind to blend and assimilate patches of color. Pointillism is a matter of patience. One might wonder why painters went through so much trouble. One of the reasons is simple. Similar to a lot of other art movements I've previously discussed, artists wanted to revolutionize art. Georges-Pierre Seurat approached painting with a scientific precision. He studied color theory extensively. He sought out Charles Henry, who wrote a book titled The Color Circle, which explains how colors can be combined by placing them on a circle. His work on color harmonies is a concept used today. We know that colors opposite each other on the color circle or color wheel, blue with orange, red with green, yellow with violet, can create a striking painting. So while the pointillism movement was concerned with technique, mathematical precision, and color theory, it was also about conveying emotion and harmony.
So I hope that explains pointillism a bit more for you all. And now just sit back and enjoy the painting process.
All right, one more done. I'll flip the camera around and get you a couple close-ups, but it is now done. Pointillism, painting number, what is this? Painting number 4 is done. And I just thought I'd show you the 4 paintings so far. I really like how they're all very different, but they all involve trees. So anyways, let me get you a couple close-ups of this guy. I think you can see, there you go, it's focusing pretty nicely there with all those little teeny tiny dots. And maybe someday I'll go back in and put dots in the background, but I don't mind it how it's kind of a blended background, more smooth background, and then the tree is dotted. I think it pops it off nicely. I also like how you can still see the branches behind the leaves there. So yeah, pretty fun. And again, this teeny tiny tool is one of my favorite tools still to this day. So there you have it, painting number 4. I think the last thing I have to do here in the studio is to get this mess cleaned up. And yeah, I'll probably be calling it for the day over here in the studio, and we'll see what we get up to next.
We are finally getting our first snow of the season. It's been a very mild winter here. And with that, I decided to make a nice cozy dinner, chicken pot pie. So going to just dig into some dinner, snuggle up around the fire, and do some knitting. Don't forget, hit that thumbs up button if you liked the video. Consider subscribing, and thank you so much for watching. Bye for now.